Welcome to ETF Soccer Scout Report. Today we're going to talk about HHL.TO. Before we start, I just want to point out that this is not an advertisement. YouTube creator, which is me, is not affiliated with any companies. The purpose of this video is a presentation rather than the recommendation. The investment is your choice. The sports comparison is to help you better understand. Please don't take it too seriously. All good? Let's get started. So this is today's agenda. We're going to talk about players' profile. We're going to talk about the strength. We're going to talk about the potential weakness. We're also going to talk about which sports star does the ETF resemble the most. We're going to finish with other scouts report and my review. So we're going to start with player's profile. He is Canadian player. The code name is HHL.TO. The full name is Harvest Healthcare Leaders Income ETF. The position is attacking mid. It is organized of 100% stocks, all in healthcare sectors. If you can see the diagram, you can see that it is well organized in general. There's no visible weakness, but there's no visible strength neither. The first strength of this player is great potential and relatively low risk. Healthcare sector in general is considered as a domain with great potential and risk. For example, if one pharmaceutical company's pill gets the FDA approval, its stock price goes up dramatically. To minimize the risk, you can invest in an ETF instead of individual companies. Also, this ETF holds a big size company, which will minimize the risk. The second strength of this player is high yield and monthly income. The current yield of this ETF is 9.2%, which is really high. This ETF gives a monthly income which will be beneficial for retired people. If you take a look for the diagram, the annual return is relatively good and stable. The first potential weakness of this player is overvalued company. I'm not going to go into too much details, but all the ratios, PER, PBR, PSR indicate that companies that this ETF holds are overvalued. The second weakness is high MER. MER stands for the management expense ratio. It is the combination of management fee, operating fee, and taxes. The current MER of this ETF is 1.12%. Considering the most ETF's MER is below 0.5%, this ETF MER is very expensive. This ETF reminds me Jesse Lingard. He is an above average player with no visible weakness. He is a player with a special character. He has a lot of ups and downs, and he does some risky plays. He is slightly overvalued, but he does his job. He has many fans because of his potential, but his agent fee is pretty high. This ETF is not rated by Morningstar, but here's my review. This is safely designed high-risk sector ETF. The high yield is very attractive. After pandemic situation, I believe healthcare sectors will grow dramatically. However, high MER is a negative factor. My grade is $3 out of 5.